Yeah.
Good evening. Yeah, this is Akanksha from India Book of Record.
Okay.
Come to our podcast and let's discuss your record.
Yes.
Uh, all right. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah. My name is Ram Krishan. I am known as Ramki, and with me is my wife, who is also Dr. Anandi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
So we live in a place called Palakkad, which is on the southern end of India in Kerala, which is a border town. I
Okay.
work, I work as a consultant in a pharmaceutical industry, and my wife is a special educator for special children.
Oh, that's great.
And,
So
and
she teaches at a school.
Yeah, no, it's not a school, it's a therapy center. We give
Okay.
therapies, yeah, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and we prepare the children for the school. School readiness, it is.
Oh, okay. Such a great initiative, right?
And
You know.
we run it as a not for profit. It's like a NGO kind of a thing.
Okay.
So it is not for profit. We run it as a social cause.
All right.
Yeah,
So it's for the betterment of society and helping those kids.
Yes.
absolutely. Yeah.
That's such a great thing. All right, let's discuss your record, which is, made by A.M. Ramakrishnan and his wife.
Yeah.
Fastest couple to cover east, west, north, and south municipal towns of mainland Spain in a car. It's
Yes.
such a, a very different yet very exciting record. And how did you decide that you want to cover those areas in Spain?
Yeah. If you can check your records. We have done such a record in Switzerland also last year.
Okay.
We did
All
east,
right.
west, north, south, but Switzerland was easier. It is a small place, and Spain is a much bigger place.
Yes, there are so many
So
towns and municipalities. Yeah.
yeah, and geographically, it is four times the size or five times the size of Switzerland.
Yes.
It is little more challenging, but more beautiful place. So we decided basically, first we did the evaluation of what are the land ends, of the mainland Spain.
Okay.
Then we planned out to cover the eastern end first, and then subsequently we went to the northern end. Then we went to the western end. At one time, that was considered the end of the world by Europeans.
Okay.
And then we drove through Portugal and came down to Tarifa, which is a southern end, which is known to a lot of people for centuries.
So
So,
how did you lay out this that you want to cover those areas and make us a record or something like that?
see, Spain, usually people go to the southern Spain only. Most of
Okay.
the Indians drive to southern, and most of the packages are for southern Spain only. The places where we have gone, we decided we will go where not many people have gone, which is a northern and the western end. Rarely Indians, go, and
Okay.
even Spaniards rarely go. So we said that no, we will go because that was a pilgrim trail. Earlier, pilgrims used to cross from France, walk the 400 kilometers to the end of the world. So on the
Okay.
western end, so we wanted to see, and that coastline is supposed to be one of the most beautiful and more beautiful than any other place in Spain. So we wanted to see whether we'll be able to attempt that in a very short span of maybe about say 4 or 5 days, right?
Okay. So you
So
wanted to explore that uncovered, untraveled area
areas
and
of Spain.
got to know something new.
Yes, we
All
we
right.
learned we learned many things that there is a place called Saint Sebastian, and
Okay.
that we learned subsequently that people walk 400 kilometers, like the yatra which happens in India.
Mm-hmm.
Or also in Spain, also the yatra happens. People from all over the world come. We did
Okay.
not know. In fact, we saw the pilgrims trail. People were walking, and there's a setup. Every 100 kilometers, 25 kilometers, people can stay. Their food is arranged free, and they
Okay.
reach this town, and then there's a church. So they come from all over, old, young, firm, infirm. People carry. It's a beautiful thing to see the endurance, human endurance, because
Like
India Book of
400
Records.
kilometers a lot. When you
Yes,
think about it,
yeah,
it's a lot.
it's a lot. So
But
India Book of
we see those kind of things in India also, and we
yes,
think that India is a great place because of that. But other people and other places in world are doing the same thing.
Yes, yes,
There are devotion, there are, religious feeling in the world.
yes, yes. And India Book of World, India Book of Records is all about. Some of them are about endurance also.
Exactly.
So it was wonderful. And our drive was also basically endurance, because first day you have to drive 1,000 kilometers. We did 1,000 kilometers to do the records. And
Okay.
my wife is usually the navigator. She navigates.
Yeah.
We have done a lot of driving throughout the breadth and width of India, many countries. But for the first time, second time, our first record was the Switzerland record. Second
Okay.
record is the Spanish record.
Okay. She
And
must be a good navigator, although.
Yeah,
she is,
yeah.
and a driver
That's
too.
how you manage to, travel through so many places.
Yes, yes,
See, before 6 months, when we begin our journey, before 6 months itself, we plan everything. So each
Okay.
and every corner, each and every gas station, each and every even motels he plans.
Oh
So
my
it
God.
is easy for me. It's
A lot of
already ready
planning.
record on my hand. So it is easy for me to navigate. And we sit and watch videos, where to go, how to go, what are the places to see. So then we prepare ourselves.
yeah,
So
Let me
we
tell you
both
further
enjoy
about your
traveling.
record.
Right, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So they started their car expedition at I think it's on 7. The time is given on
yeah,
May 1, 2024. Travel to the north and west municipal towns in Spain and completed it at Tarifa, the
yes,
southern end, at 7:59 p.m. on May 6,
yes,
covering 2,747 kilometers in 108 hours.
correct.
Right. So
Yeah,
in a few days, in a very little days, you covered so many distance
yeah,
and visited so many places. So I
yeah.
wanted to ask, like, what was the best experience about this expedition? What was the best place you visited?
The best place definitely was north of Spain, because south of Spain everybody goes.
Yeah.
North of Spain is full of cliffs. On the one side is totally sea, and
Okay.
small villages with staying facilities.
Okay.
And what we loved about northern part was it is very economic compared to Switzerland or Europe. It is one of the
That's a
most
great thing.
economic travel destinations in the world.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for about say 100 euros, you will
Okay.
get a room with everything, with kitchen, with facility, car parking, everything free. And if you are careful, you can get a place for 50 euros also. So this is was the best part. We liked the best part of Spain was that.
And also the feeling that you traveled through a place where not everybody goes.
Yes,
Yes, yes,
yes.
Feeling of that newness and that experience.
yes,
True.
yes.
That's a great thing.
Yes.
So,
And all,
are there any challenges throughout the journey?
oh, there were many challenges. For
Okay.
example, the toll system in Spain as well as in Europe, you have to
Mhm.
get used to it, because sometimes it does not accept the card, and the machine
Okay.
will just spit the card out, and there will be a big queue behind you. But people do not honk like in India. They don't
Okay.
use a car, but then you're uncomfortable with 10 cars behind you, and your card is not accepted, and you keep on putting the card, it spits out the card.
Because
So
Okay.
language issue as well.
yeah, and it is all remote control. So the operator talks in Spanish, you
So
don't
you don't
understand.
understand.
Understand. So
Okay.
then we will have to have the cash ready. So instead of that, we put the cash, the euros it accepts. So
Okay.
that was one challenge. Second challenge is that it is on the right hand side of the driving. We are used to, throughout lifetime, we are used to left hand side driving.
Left hand, yes.
And many times you make fatal mistakes. For example, if you take a T junction and take a turn, you normally take to the left side.
Yeah.
You will have
Right.
oncoming traffic, which is
Yeah, but
dangerous.
it's opposite.
Yes. And my
All
navigator, every time she shouts, take the right side, take the right side, take the right side.
right.
So that was a big challenge. So I put a sticker on the steering, keep right.
Okay, that's a great thing.
So that was the second challenge. Third challenge
Okay.
is that, like in India, you cannot speed because there are cameras.
Yeah,
And the fines are, stupendous. First time it is 100, second time it is
exactly,
200 euros.
exactly.
And also parking. You can't park everywhere. So you have to prior to your wherever you are going, you have to search out for the parking places, and parking is expensive. So southern space, the roads are very narrow, and
Okay.
you have to plan it very well. So these are the challenges. Otherwise, Spain is the best travel destination. Why? Because the people are very nice. They don't
Okay.
have any problem with the skin, and they are very friendly
Okay.
compared to other places in Europe.
Okay.
They smile at you, they talk to you, they come and sit near you, and I think Indians should travel more to Spain.
Great message to the people who aspire to travel
Yes,
across Europe.
yes.
Okay. So, was there any inspiration for this record?
The inspiration. See, we earlier we have done many trip. In fact, we have done, of course, for India Book of Records, we have not done the claim. We have
Okay.
done Ireland end to end. We have done
New
UK,
Zealand.
New Zealand. We have done end to end.
Okay.
Then we came across one record of India Book of Records, and then we saw the book. And when I came to the website, it was, your website is pretty exciting because there are
Exactly.
very many people who have broken many records. So we thought, we got inspiration from your website. We stumbled across it.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And it is very
Okay.
well laid out. It is categorized very nicely. And your process is thorough yet simple, very user
Yet
friendly.
simple. Exactly. And
User
very,
friendly.
yeah.
And your mails are very quick. You come back when we call, you respond. All these are what you can say, encouraging things for us to do the records. And we are
Uh,
planning to do 10 more records with India Book of Records, at least
Great. Thank you.
10 more
We
countries.
really welcome your effort.
Yeah.
All right. So, what was the reaction when you got the record, that you realized that, okay, I have broken the record, and the excitement, and what was the reaction of the people around you that you have received a record from India Book of Records?
Oh, here when we showed them the certificate, they asked, "Oh, such a thing is possible?" Then, and
You.
there are ceremonies, there are cake breaking, and there were recognitions because I work for the Rotary International, Rotary, through the Rotary. So through the Rotary clubs everywhere, we were able to show this record, show this certificate as well as the medals and the book which weighs 2 kilos.
That's true. Because there are
And
so many people who have done, great things, and there are so many achievements that we cannot let go of that. We had to, mention all the records in the book. That's
and
why it weighs so high.
it's
All
a
right.
it's a great feeling, when we get the certificate in hand and we see that it's a great, very happy feeling that at least you have achieved something,
That
Kathleen.
also outside India.
Yes,
Road trip.
road trip.
And
Yes,
people who watch you, that the two couple, very sweet couple, are traveling throughout the world, and giving inspiration to other people also.
yes,
That it's never like you cannot do something or like that. But if you have dreams, if you want to travel, if you want to fulfill your dreams, then you can do it.
absolutely. Yes,
It's such a
possible.
great message. So,
Yeah.
what would be your message to the audience? I want to know what would be
Yeah.
your message?
There are much more records. There are many more countries. I think the audience should go out there and see the world and travel and break the records because you have one lifetime. And as you grow old, it becomes more and more difficult. So when you are,
And
yeah,
age is not a barrier. If you have the spirit, you can do it.
Exactly. Age is not a barrier.
yeah,
Ma'am said it, and we must follow.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because age is never a barrier if you have decided, if you have a spirit towards it.
Yes.
So nothing can stop you.
Yes.
That's
absolutely.
such a good message. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
And it was nice talking to you, listening to your journey and your aspirations. Thank you so much. Let's meet again when you make a new record
Yes.
with greatness,
Thank
Yeah.
right?
you.
We
Thank
look
you.
Thank
for,
you so much.
yeah, we look
Thank you
forward to
so
coming
much.
to Delhi and then for the ceremony. Yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you
you
so
can also come to the convocation that is being scheduled in February, 15 February.
much. Okay. We will
Okay.
see. We
Yep.
will see.
Thank
Thank you
Okay,
you.
very much.
we'll let you know about the details. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so
Good day.
much.
Good day.
Good
Bye
day.
bye.